Day 2 of reading 7 thrillers in 7 days, and today's book is going to be The Book of Mirrors. This is about a literary agent named Peter who receives a partial book submission titled The Book of Mirrors, and he's really intrigued by this original voice and the premise of it. It's about the author, Richard Flynn, who has written a memoir about his time as an English literature student at Princeton in the late 1980s, and he's documenting his relationship with this famous professor named Joseph Widener. And then one night before Christmas 1987, Widener is brutally unalived in his home. The case is never solved. Now we have this book that seems to be Richard Flynn's way of confessing to the murder or revealing who committed the crime. He's not entirely sure. The problem is, once the literary agent gets to the end of the manuscript, he realizes that the last few chapters that would explain everything that has happened are missing. So the literary agent becomes obsessed with ferreting out the truth about the unsolved murder, even if the truth leads to a dangerous conclusion. This sounds like such a unique and fun premise for a thriller. Really just interesting style of presenting a crime story like this. So I'm really excited to get into this one and see how we do today. I think this is only like 270 something pages, so that makes it even better. So I am halfway through the book so far, and I'm really enjoying it. We've moved past the manuscript part of this. It's only like a short excerpt that the literary agent gets, and now we're trying to sort of piece together all of the things that the manuscript doesn't cover by going back through it and identifying people that were important and interviewing them, because the rest of the manuscript nobody can seem to find. The author is now passed away and his partner can't seem to locate the entirety of the book. So we're interviewing all of these different people, and some of them are presented as people that have questionable memories. They're definitely not portrayed as reliable in any way. There are people that should be more reliable, but they're contradicting what the manuscript said. So lots of unreliable narrators going in here. And it also seems like maybe the person writing the manuscript itself also wasn't reliable in any way. So it's not super thrilling in the writing style, the way that like the pacing is going. That's not why like I'm really interested in this. It's really coming back to it because I want to know who's telling the truth and who's not, because like it's driving me nuts and I really need to know. So halfway through and really enjoying it so far. Okay, it's many hours later. I've been at the gym, done some things, and I've also finished The Book of Mirrors. This is a 3-star read. I really couldn't quite guess how this was going to wrap up, and even like if I could, there was other little side plots going on that I hadn't anticipated either. It just was very convoluted in the way that this ended up working out with all of these unreliable narrators and everything. So I was pleasantly surprised by the time we got to the end of this. I will say the only reason it's not a higher